What drives a young person to commit such a horrific act as a school shooting? How does the weight of their actions settle upon their shoulders? Today, we delve into the chilling case of Ethan Crumbley, the Oxford high school shooter, whose life took a dark turn when he faced multiple murder charges in Michigan. As we explore this tragic narrative, we'll also touch upon the broader implications of youth violence in our schools. Before we jump into this intense discussion, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell icon for updates on our latest content. Now, let's begin. Ethan Crumbley's case is not just about the shocking events that unfolded on that fateful day, but also about the consequences that ensued. When he was arrested, it marked the beginning of a tumultuous journey through the judicial system. Facing multiple murder charges, the gravity of his actions began to take form. Ethan was not just another teenager, he became a symbol of a deeper issue plaguing society. The pain of the victims and their families loomed large over the proceedings, making it impossible for anyone to ignore the sheer horror of what had transpired. In a somber turn of events, Ethan was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The courtroom fell silent as the judge delivered the verdict, sealing Ethan's fate as one of the youngest individuals to receive such a harsh sentence for his crimes. The magnitude of his actions and the irreversible damage caused to so many lives weighed heavily in the room. As he sat there, the reality of what he had done began to sink in, yet his demeanor remained detached. Was this a reflection of remorse, or had he become numb to the consequences of his actions? Adding to the tragic narrative were Ethan's parents, who were also arrested and sentenced. Their involvement in this heartbreaking story raised eyebrows and sparked debates on parental responsibility. Many questioned how much influence they had on their son's actions, and whether they had failed in their duty to protect not only him, but also the community at large. The public outcry was palpable, and it became clear that this case extended beyond just Ethan. It held a mirror to society's failures, prompting discussions about mental health and the importance of nurturing young minds. Then we turn our attention to Chism, another troubled teenager who brutally murdered his math teacher, Colleen Ritzer, at Danvers High School. His trial and sentencing revealed the darker aspects of teenage life, where emotional distress can manifest in the most violent of ways. The courtroom was filled with emotion as Philip faced the consequences of his horrific actions. The pain of the victim's family was palpable, underscoring the profound loss felt by the community. Philip's case served as a tragic reminder of the fragility of life and the impact that unresolved mental health issues can have on young individuals. As we examine these cases, we find that many teenagers exhibit signs of mental distress and even suicidal behavior. In an age where pressure and expectations are at an all-time high, it's crucial to recognize the signs and address them early on. The school environment, which should be a safe haven for students, sometimes becomes a breeding ground for despair. The stories of Ethan, Philip, and others highlight the urgent need for mental health resources in schools and communities. Awareness and intervention can play pivotal roles in preventing these tragedies before they unfold. Among the survivors of school shootings, there are stories of incredible resilience and forgiveness. One such survivor interrupted a school shooter's plans and later forgave him. This act of grace amidst horror speaks volumes about the strength of the human spirit. It also raises essential questions about the nature of forgiveness and the capacity to heal, even in the wake of unimaginable pain. Forgiveness does not erase the hurt, but serves as a testament to the survivor's journey towards reclaiming their life after trauma. Then we have Matthew Milby, who received a maximum sentence of 30 years for his involvement in a school shooting. His case serves as a chilling reminder of the consequences of reckless decisions made by young individuals. While his actions were not as severe as others, the impact on the victims and their families was still profound. Matthew's story illustrates how even a moment of impulsive action can lead to a lifetime of repercussions, reinforcing the idea that choices matter, no matter how young the person may be. In another shocking incident, a teenager was apprehended after a shooting incident at school. The fear and chaos that erupted during the event left an indelible mark on students and staff alike. It underscored the alarming reality that schools, once deemed safe spaces, can quickly turn into sites of tragedy. The police response to such incidents has come under scrutiny, with many questioning the efficiency of their actions in moments of crisis. A critical evaluation of police responses can help identify areas for improvement, ensuring that when tragedy strikes, those in charge can act swiftly to protect lives. Caden Holland attempted a school shooting, but was arrested before he could carry out his plan. His case highlights the importance of early intervention and the need for mental health support systems. By identifying warning signs and providing assistance, communities can work together to prevent tragedies before they occur. Caden's situation serves as a call to action, emphasizing that we must remain vigilant and proactive in addressing the mental health crises facing many young people today. Finally, let's not forget the impact of police inefficiency during these incidents. The delay and confusion in responding to school shootings have sparked criticism and calls for reform. Communities demand accountability and improvements to ensure that when every second counts, law enforcement can respond effectively and with precision. The safety of our children depends on it, and it's a conversation that must be addressed with urgency. As we reflect on the stories of Ethan Crumbley, Chism, and others, we're confronted with uncomfortable truths about youth violence, mental health, and the responsibilities of parents and communities. It's a sobering reminder that behind every statistic lies a human story filled with pain, loss, and the potential for healing. These narratives challenge us to think critically about how we can prevent such tragedies in the future. Thank you for joining us today as we navigated through these harrowing tales. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. Together, we can foster a deeper understanding of these issues and work towards creating safer environments for our youth. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions that aim to shed light on the complexities of the human experience.